I'm Jack Stevens. I'm a dialect coach. I help actors to develop and maintain accents and dialects that they may require for roles on television, film, and sometimes the stage. Today I'm going to be helping you through the early stages of a perfect or a near perfect British accent. Now, if you're a United States native, this can be one of the hardest accents to learn, and obviously perfecting it takes a lot of time, but I'm going to help you through the first few stages to hopefully get you on your way. Okay, let's just dive right in. Let's take an example sentence. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy river. Now, if you're from the US, there will be a lot of little vowel sounds and little bits of pronunciation in here that you may not notice are kind of unique. And it's those little unique pronunciations that we'll need to tweak in order to get more of a British sort of timbre. So for example, the word fox, okay, so I would say fox, but in a British accent, that's much more of an open mouth sound. So it's less fox and more fox, fox. It's kind of like the word awe, as in awe-inspiring. So imagine you're saying the word awe, as in, you know, shock and awe, and then you're putting an F in front of it, so it's like fox. It's a much more open plosive schwa on the second dental, fox. So let's take a few words together. If we take the beginning of the sentence, the quick brown fox. So first, like, what does that even sound like in a British accent? So I would say the quick brown fox. In a British accent, you would first have to add a little bit of regional variation to the beginning of the sentence. So you would start it with, "Oi, mate," which is just customary for the way they speak. So for the quick brown fox, you would say, "Oi, mate, is it bloody fox like?" You may not have noticed, but there are some quite subtle differences in the way I pronounce those two different things. And it's just getting your head around those little subtle things is kind of the key to like breaking through into the accent. So now let's try the whole sentence, okay? So instead of the quick brown fox jumped over the lazy river, you would say, "Oi, mate, who's this bloody fox? This wanker? Oi!" Before you ask, no, I don't have any British relatives. It took a lot of hard work to get that right. That's all me. Okay, let's look at some new words. Okay, let's take a new sentence. Millie Bobby Brown is an actress in Stranger Things. Now, what would that sound like in a British accent? Well, firstly, due to differences in culture, you would have to change some of the structure of the sentence. The sentence as is, Millie Bobby Brown is an actress on Stranger Things, that wouldn't actually make any sense to a native British speaker. If you said that to them, they'd be like, "You what, mate?" They just would not understand it. You have to kind of move it around a bit to make it make sense for them, basically. So anyway, yeah, the sentence, Millie Bobby Brown is an actress on Stranger Things, in British would sound like, kind of like, "Oi, mate, did you see bloody Everton last night? That's my apples and pears, fishwife." You know, people sometimes ask me, what is the number one piece of advice that you would give someone trying to do a British accent? And I would say that a big mistake that people often make is to make it too much, to sort of overplay it. The key to a good British accent is to underplay it, you know? A British accent is pretty monotone. It's pretty, not boring. Sorry to my British subscribers, but it's not, you know, it's not excitable. You want to just keep it subtle and calm. "You what, mate? You bloody fishwife!" Now, you'll notice there that I'm incorporating parts of my body into the expression. That's because British English is what's known as a corporeal dialect, meaning that you have to engage your body as part of the communication. So those weren't random movements, that's part of it, you know? If I'm saying bloody fishwife, I have to be doing this, which is I'm lifting up a cap and I'm putting it down again. Very simple. Lift a cap, put it down. But if you were to say bloody fishwife without the cap, British person would just have no idea what you were talking about. And of course, bloody fishwife translates to an actress in Stranger Things. Now we're going to do a thing called the quickfire round, where I take words that people tend to struggle with in particular, and I just give you the little lightning how to pronounce it. Chapstick. It's your lipstick. Horse. Where's that clip-clop bastard? Car. Automobile. Democracy. Democracy. Okay, so hopefully that's given you some pointers on how to get started with a British accent. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll be providing way more tutorials about all kinds of accents and dialects. In fact, next week I'm going to be giving you a little video tutorial on how to do an impression of a British guy doing an American accent to teach Americans how to do a bad British accent. It's going to be lit, fam.